If you want your home to look good, fast, and affordably, you're gonna wanna watch this video because I'm sharing everything that is new at Target. Target is one of my go-to places for home decor, whether it's Hearth and Hand and Studio McGee, so we're gonna walk through the store today and share all of the new amazing finds. Now, before we do that though, if you like today's video, if you like my channel, please consider smashing that subscribe button because I have new videos every Monday and Friday, and if you wanna achieve the Lux Look for Less at your home, this is a channel you certainly should be following. But let's head into Target. Now, first, I want to start in the frame section. Because it's summertime, so people just graduated, maybe you have some new family photos, you're going to want to pick up these frames by Studio McGee. Now, they had these frames before, but they've switched them up a little bit. They have new matte sizes, they have a little bit of gold detailing on some of them, but these frames are to die for. These are Pottery Barn inspired, and the matting of it just is luxury. They're really big mats with small openings, so there's one that's 8 by 10, there's one a little bit smaller, and it just screams luxury. You can fill this with family photos, with pieces of art from Etsy. They just look so luxe. Also, they are fairly lightweight, so they look like wood. They're not solid wood, but because they look like wood, they're faux. They're super lightweight, so they're easy to hang in a rental or something like that if you so choose. And there are a few different color options, and these are so luxe. They are $50 a piece, which is not cheap, but it's a lot more affordable than what you pick up from like a Pottery Barn, Crate & Barrel, or Restoration Hardware, so it is a really, really good option. And they have more frames as well. In my last Target haul, you saw that arch frame, and if you haven't seen that video yet, click here to go check it out. But in that $500 Target haul, I actually showed this arch frame by Studio McGee, which is very cute, but now they have different versions of it. So they have one that looks kind of like a porthole. They have one that is kind of like tapered. They are so chic, and they're all under around $20. So these are great, like I said, for family photos, for recipe cards, for Wi-Fi information, pretty much anything you want to display in your home. Now, I also ventured over into the bathroom section. I was very impressed with this little mirror by Jungalow. So this is really great because we all like to have little mirrors to look at our faces, right? We're putting on our makeup, we're looking at our blackheads or whatever. It's whimsical. There's actually a matching soap dish, and it's just a great way to introduce some color into the bathroom. I love doing that via practical items like this, and so it's nice that they were able to make this a little bit more fun than just like the basic travertine soap dish. Now, unless you have children, you probably don't go to the kids section of Target, but if you don't, you are missing out. So first off, they have really wonderful lighting. I especially love this green lamp. It is tone on tone, so it has a fabric top, and then it has a ceramic base, and this really screams CB2 or Soho House to me, and you probably would have missed this had you not watched this video. So if you're liking it so far, smash that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. But this is not it. They also have black and pink spotlights. I think it also comes in like a seafoamish green. It also is very high-end looking, and just across from this, they actually have the clearance section where their light bulbs are like 50 cents, 10 cents, $1. So if you are not checking out the clearance section of Target, you need to start today. Next, let's talk furniture. So of course, Target is always rolling out new furniture with Studio McGee and Hearth and Hand, but I want to pay attention to this ottoman. It reminds me a little bit of the Bodhi bench, which is about $6.99, but this one is a boucle and it has storage in it, so you can open it up and store extra blankets in there, extra shoes in there, and I do love the metal legs. I think the metal legs just give like an added level of detail instead of going for plastic or instead of going for wood, which would have definitely pigeonholed it into the transitional design style, but I really think this piece could work for everyone. But I have to say, I also love this boucle ottoman because again, it looked very CB2 inspired, Crate & Barrel inspired, very modern, very on trend, and it was very soft to touch, so it made me feel like this is something you could really sit on and use as an ottoman for actually hosting as opposed to an ottoman that's just purely decorative. And I think we need to talk more about that because tons of brands make furniture that look cute. But when it comes to practicality, they're horribly uncomfortable. I will say I would love to see Target create more ottomans that are made of something other than boucle or like a brown velvet. I would just love to mix it up a little bit to make the designs a little bit more open to everyone. This Bedford 2-door accent cabinet also caught my eye just because of the arch detailing there, and I love that it has the warm wood tone on the inside. I love the color black, but even in my own space, when there's too much black, it can feel really dark and daunting, so it's always really great to liven it up with a wood tone. So I love that they did that with this. I also love this Withania excuse me if I'm saying that wrong, two-door cabinet. It kind of reminds me of the IKEA Kallax, but with like a nice organic riff on it that I think looks super high-end. It's $240, and it even has a coordinating nightstand that looks just like the Lenny Kravitz collection from CB2. So if you've had your eyes on that collection but haven't been able to scoop up anything due to timing or due to price, you're gonna love this. This Castalia console table for $170 also is just nice. It is a good basic piece for like a really good price. I always think of like the LAC console table from IKEA, which is getting getting to be a little bit expensive, and though I do love it, let me say that, it does very much so look like veneer. So this just looks a little bit more like solid wood, a little bit more realistic and high-end looking, and I love that it's two-tiered, so you could put storage boxes on the bottom and then have something, you know, a little bit more decorative on top. And I'll never get over the burled wood console table by Studio McGee. In my opinion, it is definitely the best one on the market in this price range. I think it's very well made. I have been very, very happy with it, but I think the quality only looks really good in the console table form. In the hexagonal or whatever type of shape table they made of it, I don't think the burled wood looks quite as good there. And in terms of pricing, it's $300, which is a lot of money, and I'm probably more inclined to get that darker, warmer wood tone as opposed to the lighter one, because the lighter one does lend itself a little bit more to the color yellow. Now let's talk textiles, and we're gonna start with pillows because I got so excited in this section I even brought some home. So the first one is this oversized heathered pillow, and this is by far the softest pillow I have ever seen inside of a Target. I was blown away. It has what looks like a scalloped edge to me, or maybe it's just ridged. I saw it in the dark tan / cream color, and it was already actually on clearance in my store. So go to your local store and check this out. And this is a very, very large pillow. This is great for putting on your bed if you want that oversized look, if you want to cover up those sheets that you have not yet ironed. This is great, and it comes in 4 different colors, and it is $35. I also really liked this line work pillow for $20. I love the black and white, and I noticed a lot more black and white pillows in Target, which I love because they're opening it up for the modern and contemporary lovers like myself. I love the two-tone detailing here. I do wish the design went onto the back, but I think for $20 this is still a great bang for your buck. I also saw this pillow at Target and liked it so much that I picked it up. So it is a velvet toss pillow. It's 12 inches by 24 inches, and I paid $25 for this. I love the black and white detailing with the cross stitch that you see there. They also have like a mustard version of this, and this looks very similar to a pillow that they actually sell at West Elm, and that is way more expensive, so I was very happy to find this. It's very soft. The one thing I will say about Target is I don't love their inserts. They don't often use down inserts, so if you want to elevate their pillow covers and make them a little bit more comfortable, just get your own inserts. I know that increases the cost, but it still oftentimes ends up being a lot more affordable than buying a luxury pillow cover and pillow from a designer store. And even if you don't love the bright colors of this bolster pillow, you definitely want to check out the bolster pillows from the Jungalow collection. So hear me out, bolster pillows are very, very difficult to find the inserts, no less. It's a lot easier to find the covers online. So I would probably buy this one just for the insert if you don't like the color, though I think the color is very striking, and I love seeing these on a bed. I think it gives it that nice boutique-y touch that really screams luxury to me. But you can buy a cover on Amazon. You can buy it from Little Design Co. That's one of my favorite pillow shops of all time. And it's a great way to do a bedding arrangement that's a little bit atypical. And in terms of bedding, I saw this purple swirl quilt, which I thought was very cute. This would be really great for a teen girl's bedroom. Really anyone who likes a feminine space, whether you are a girl, boy, otherwise it does not matter. I just think this is very sweet and dainty and very inviting. It kind of screams like Martha Stewart to me in the very best way, and that is a KB stamp of approval type of thing because I love Martha Stewart. I will say that while it says this is a reversible quilt, I didn't really get the vibe that it was reversible. It kind of felt awkward using the other side because of how it was packaged and how it curled on the edges, but I did want to share it with you. And Threshold has always made these velvet blankets, but they're coming out with a few more colors, and I love this robust blue, and this velvet is probably the softest textile that I've ever touched in Target. Now I will say I am not a fan of Casaluna bedding. I've said it once, I'll say it again, and it was a hill that I will die on because I think it is just so expensive for the quality. I actually really like just basic Threshold bedding. I think it's really soft, it feels great, it washes well, so get that instead. But when it comes to like bedding, I will actually say that this velvet collection is by far the best I've ever tried at Target. Now, when I ventured over into the bathroom section, I also saw a bunch of shower curtains by Society 6. If you don't know what Society 6 is, it's this really, really phenomenal website where artists can like upload their work and sell it and can turn into a variety of different things. So they have a shower curtain line with Target, which is really wonderful if you want a good shower curtain, but if you want large scale art, this is a great way to get it because you can just take these shower curtains and frame them in a peel and stick capacity and get a really high-end looking piece of art that's really, really nice and large for less. And as for a hack to make it look a little bit less like a shower curtain besides framing it, I'd actually just get some Mod Podge, like some matte Mod Podge, and put it on there so that it looks more like a piece of art and less so like a print. And since I mentioned Jungalow, I do want to share a few other items that look so high-end to me that I've never seen before, so I wanted to put you onto them. First is this raffia lamp. Is this something that I think you could DIY? Yes, but I think it looks super high-end. Again, gives very much so CB2 vibes. That's kind of ending up being the theme of this video. You're getting a lot of like Pottery Barn / CB2 inspired items, which I love because we love the look for less. But this one is only $80, so I feel like that price is great, and it like kind of eliminates the need to do a DIY. And they also have this rope lamp as well that has a ceramic base and a rope top. It is $70, and again, gives me the same vibes as those other ones. So I was really, really happy when I found these. And a lot of these items from the Jungalow collection are not only similar to CB2, but also to the new collections that they're dropping at Restoration Hardware. So if you're trying to achieve that Restoration Hardware contemporary look is what I think they're calling it, you definitely want to pick up these Jungalow items from Target. And I don't know what was going on, but the entire like normal Studio McGee section in my store was on clearance. So first I saw this really big vase. It's this nice terracotta color. It was super heavy and it was on clearance. I almost brought it home with me, and then I said, Kiva, you have too many vases. But this one is one to get. And since all these items are on clearance like towards the end of the video, I would say if you're interested in them, run and go check them out. I also saw this gray vase in both the large size and the small size, also very, very heavy. It looks very similar to something you'd find at our house, kind of like the Umbria vase, kind of like the Joshua vase from Pottery Barn. And I'd never seen these two trays before, but first up is this black tray. I even brought it home. I know I didn't need another tray, but this black tray is great. It's super heavy, very high quality. This was also on clearance, as well as this green tray. And I love that this green tray is atypical in shape. This is great for putting candles on, corralling items on your coffee table or your kitchen island, just keeping you organized in your home while keeping things stylish. And of course, I do have to say, even though this is not an organization channel, they had so many new Figment items. That is their cookware collection. I almost came home with like this cast iron enameled skillet. It was only $40 and it looked so good. They have so many new Figment items, and they had so many new Bright Room items. If you like organization, let me know. I'd love to make an organization video from Dollar Tree or Target or otherwise, so let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see that. But I hope you're walking away from today's video knowing that there are so many amazing new finds at Target this summer. So run, do not walk to go pick them up, because so many of these items are on clearance even though they're brand new to a lot of stores. So you want to get the best price that you possibly can before they're not sold anymore or they're sold out. If you liked today's video, please consider smashing that subscribe button, because like I said, I have new videos every Monday and Friday, and I'd love to have you as a little part of our community. But thank you so much for watching today's video. All of the items that I mentioned will be linked down in the description box for you to go shop if you're interested. And until next time, have a beautiful day.